Hi guys, it's Nisi coming in with a quick update. My table might look kind of the same, but I've been doing quite a lot of work. I reconfigured my track for the umpteenth time, so I'm kind of happy about that because until I got my track figured out, I couldn't really work on the wall and my town. So now I've got my track configured that I will have 2 complete circles, but more switches involved, and I'll actually probably, I think I've worked it out to having 3 sightings. So I'm kind of excited because I don't want to just have 2 circles. It's kind of generic. The back wall was taking kind of a back seat because I had to figure out my buildings that I have currently and the 3 more that I wanted to add. And in order to do that, I needed to make up for the fact that I ate probably almost a foot on one side and about 7 or 8 inches on the other side, because I didn't think about space when I got all excited about doing this in-scale wall. The wall that I had before was only about 3 or 4 inches wide, and it was only on one side. But I'm determined that I'm going to run an in-scale train along this back and then around. I feel like Tom at Tom's Trains and Things, where he's always like doing the finger motion. So I found an old new best friend, my hot glue gun. Because I have bought, well, I should say my husband has bought a crap ton of the foam board glue, and it doesn't go very far, even if you use it sparingly. So I tried hot glue, because why not? I have a ton of it in my craft room, and it amazingly works really well. I mean, granted, I'm not going to be able to pull and pull, push and pull, but that's not the plan. I just want to get in place so I can paint it. My husband bought me some brown latex paint, cheap at Walmart, so I can cover all the foam board, make it waterproof. I didn't feel comfortable using acrylic. I didn't feel comfortable using a bunch of the other different ideas that I had found because it was water soluble. And so I'm afraid that I'm putting water, I'm gonna have a problem. And I don't want to have a problem. I'm really nervous about the foam board. So I feel comfortable now. So I've got the town figured out, I've got the track figured out, and today I started hot gluing. So let's take a break for a minute and I will show you a quick wall thing. Hold on. Okay, so there is the wall. Still looks pretty much the same. Only have some junky paper here. This paper is merely to give it some texture so I don't have a sheer wall. I don't want sheer or that ribbing to show through. So if I do the plaster cloth over this, it will give it some oomph. And then if I need to, I can come back over it with, oh darn, I don't remember what that stuff's called. It's like a mixture of plaster of Paris and paper and something else. You guys know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, Sculpt-A-Mold. I had to look it up. So currently, I started hot gluing. Got some buildings up here to hold the foam in place. This piece right here is where my curve is gonna be. And so I have a rounded edge here, kind of like a triangular rounded edge going, very geometrical. And I got this section done. Got my bridge, had to recarve out the foam because I added the pink. The pink on top is merely so that everything will be level. There won't be any cattywampus or side goggling going on, up and down. It will be one straight continuous line. And I'm really excited because I figured out how to get my barn and my farm and all that kind of stuff. I have to do it in the middle of the table, so I decided to build some berms. So I've hot glued some foam pieces, and of course plaster cloth and Sculpt-A-Mold will make that look better, and of course scenery, green grass and bushes and sticks and whatnot. And you can see my generic road. That again is just for placement, so I had an idea of what I'm up to. And my one lone parking spot. Figure, if I can hold my phone properly, figure if you drive in here, you can park this way, and then if you drive around the circle, you could also park that way. Trying to remember that they always say when you're doing stuff to have a story or think of actual movements, so that's what I'm doing. And I started building a couple of my own bridges because I needed 2 and not just one for my water feature that's going to come out here from the wall. I don't know if I'm going to stick with that or not. Currently I've just cut the tiny little wood sticks and I don't know, I guess you stained them with a Ziploc bag of water and some brown paint, let that dry, and then came back over with a black paint wash, and I thought it turned out pretty good. So right now I've just got it built this far, and I think that's it. I think that's all I got. So, oh, and I'm excited because that Walters kit back there is the school that I wanted. It's actually the public library, but I'm making it into a school. So that's it, folks. Hope everybody's doing good. Stay safe. Take care. See you next time. Bye.